Why won't you let me inside? Today is Mom and Dad's funeral. How could you kick me out like this, Erica?
Ugh, seriously? You have no right calling them Mom and Dad. You're not even family. You're a fake daughter. Get out of here right now! You have absolutely no business being at this funeral.
How can you say that? I flew in as soon as I heard. I've been up since 3 in the morning. I just want to be there. That's all I'm asking.
I don't care how long you traveled. This isn't your family. Go back to wherever you came from.
Erica, they raised me for over 20 years.
Even with the illness, I can't believe Mom and Dad are gone this soon. And it's all your fault, you bad luck charm!
I'm a bad luck charm?
Your real parents died in a car accident, didn't they? And now my parents are gone too! Everyone around you dies! You're cursed!
That's so cruel. I'm grieving too. I loved Mom and Dad. They were everything to me. You know that.
Stop pretending to be their daughter and crying about it. You were never real family.
I know you've resented me since we were kids, Erica, but can you set that aside just for today? Please, let me attend the funeral with you.
Absolutely not. I know exactly what you're really after. A non-family member wanting so badly to come to a funeral. You're obviously after the inheritance.
What? Are you seriously accusing me of that right now? On the day of their funeral?
Oh, stop playing dumb. You already know how much money Mom and Dad had, don't you? I always figured we were pretty well off, but then I checked the bank records and nearly fell over. There's $3 million in that account.
$3 million? Wait, Mom and Dad had that much? I had no idea. I genuinely had no idea.
Oh, please, stop acting like you didn't know. That's exactly why you came. You're here for that $3 million.
That's not true, Erica. I didn't even know that account existed. I just want to say goodbye to Mom and Dad one last time. Please, let me be there.
Enough! Just go home already. Mom and Dad deserve to have just family here right now. At the end of the day, you are not our real family.
Do you remember when Mom stayed up all night with me when I had that fever in middle school? Or when Dad drove 4 hours to bring me home from college when I called crying? Are you telling me none of that counts?
That's called charity. They felt sorry for you. Don't mistake kindness for belonging. Now I'm not going to say it again. Leave.
Fine. You're right. I'm not real family. I won't intrude on your private family time. I'll go home.
I'm sorry to reach you out of the blue. My name is Green. I'm an attorney at Green & Associates law firm. Am I messaging with Maya Henderson, the eldest daughter of the Henderson family?
Yes, that's me. How did you get my number?
I received it from a family member. I tried calling several times, but there was no answer.
I'm sorry. I've had a difficult morning and had my phone on silent. What business does an attorney have with me?
It's regarding your parents' estate. They consulted with me before they passed about inheritance arrangements. I had hoped to speak with you after the service today, but it seems you weren't there.
I'm sorry. I wasn't able to attend for personal reasons. As for the inheritance, I'm going to waive my share. Please give everything to my sister Erica. I don't need any of it.
You want to waive it?
As you may know, I'm not their biological daughter. After my real parents passed away, Mom and Dad, who were their closest friends, took me in. I don't feel it's right for me to receive their inheritance. Please make sure everything goes to their real daughter.
I do understand your situation. However, your parents left me specific instructions before they passed. They asked me to ensure that a portion of the estate be given to you, their eldest daughter, Maya.
They did?
If you truly want to waive it, we can look into that. But since this was your parents' wish, could you at least hear me out first? The amount involved is quite significant, so there would be procedures to go through even if you decline.
Wait, my share is really that significant?
Yes, about $3 million.
What?
I know, it's quite a shock. Honestly, this is the largest estate case I've personally handled. My hands are shaking a little.
My sister mentioned seeing a bank statement with that kind of balance. I thought she must have misread it. I can't believe it's real. And they wanted me to have it. I have no idea what to think.
Your parents were very deliberate about this. It wasn't a casual decision. They came to my office multiple times. They wanted to make sure everything was airtight. This was important to them.
Can I ask, did they say anything about why they wanted me to have it specifically?
There's a lot they wanted you to know. I think that's better discussed in person. And Maya, I'm sorry you weren't able to attend the service. Your parents anticipated something like this. That's part of why they planned so carefully.
They knew. Of course they did. They always knew.
Let's talk through the details in person.
Of course. I'll reach out to schedule something. And Mr. Green, thank you for reaching out, for being kind. I really needed that today.
Of course. Take care of yourself this evening, Maya.
Get out! Now! Don't you dare show your face here again!
Why are you kicking me out again? This time you dumped a whole glass of water on me. This is completely out of line.
You brought it on yourself by bringing up inheritance the second you got inside. You're soaking wet because you deserve it.
Excuse me?
You said you just wanted to pay your respects at the memorial, and I felt sorry for you and let you in. But the moment you were done, you started bringing up inheritance? Completely unacceptable. A greedy gold digger like you deserves to get drenched and thrown out.
I'm sorry for catching you off guard like that. But I really did genuinely want to pay my respects. That was true. The reason I brought up the inheritance was because I figured if I asked you to talk directly, you'd never agree to meet.
Obviously. I have nothing to discuss with you about inheritance because there is not a single cent going to you.
Erica, please, just give me 5 minutes. After everything, don't I at least deserve 5 minutes?
You don't deserve anything from this family. 5 minutes, 5 hours, my answer is the same.
Please, just listen to me, Erica. I'm not here to take anything from Mom and Dad. It's actually the opposite.
Huh? What do you mean opposite?
I actually inherited something from Mom and Dad. That's what I came to talk to you about. I was planning to split part of it with you.
That's hilarious. So, Mom and Dad gave you a little goodbye payout, did they?
What? A goodbye payout?
I bet Mom and Dad always regretted taking you in. They made a spur-of-the-moment decision to adopt their friend's kid, but then I came along, their real baby, and obviously they loved me so much more. Deep down, they definitely wanted you gone.
How can you say something like that? Erica, they chose to keep me. Every single day for 20 years, they chose to keep me. Nobody forced them. They chose it.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. They were too polite to kick you out, that's all. There's a big difference between being too nice to say leave and actually wanting you there.
That is not who they were, and you know it.
They didn't want you showing up and pretending to be family after they were gone, so they threw you a little cash, a please forget we were ever related payment. Like, here's some money, and please don't come to our grave either.
How dare you say that? Mom and Dad left that for me as an inheritance because they loved me.
Would you stop pretending to be their real daughter? Why would Mom and Dad go out of their way to leave money to someone who wasn't even their real child?
But they did. I actually received it.
Because it's a goodbye payout, obviously. Without Mom and Dad being the generous, kind people they were, you and I would have zero connection. So maybe this is their way of saying, take this and stay away from my real daughter.
You really do hate me that much, Erica. We grew up together all these years like real sisters. I've always thought of you as my precious little sister. I used to sneak into your room when you had nightmares when you were little. Did you know that? Mom would come get me because you'd calm down faster when I was there.
I have never once thought of you as my sister. Not even for a second. You were always just in the way. You weren't even their real daughter, but you always got all their love and attention. You were annoying and unwanted every single day.
I understand now. I hear you.
I'm honestly thrilled Mom and Dad gave you a little goodbye cash. It was probably, what, $10,000? I've got $3 million coming to me. Pocket change doesn't matter. A fake sister like you is dead weight. Outsiders should go home.
You know what? Maybe I will.
Not a single cent of the inheritance is going to you. Take your little goodbye money and go live the rest of your life completely alone.
Yeah, I think I will. I'll go live my life alone with the $3 million Mom and Dad left me.
What? $3 million?
Take care of yourself, Erica. We'll both be completely on our own now, with no family left. I hope we each find our own way. Goodbye.
Oh, wait! Hold on! What do you mean? What $3 million are you talking about?
Exactly what I said. The money I inherited from Mom and Dad. But you said you don't need that kind of money, right? So I'll gratefully accept all of it myself. Bye. Mr. Green, I'm so sorry to bother you. Could we cancel today's appointment?
Oh, wasn't today the meeting with your sister Erica about the estate? I was actually just about to head over. Should we reschedule?
No, not reschedule. Cancel. There's nothing left to discuss with my sister. I'm so sorry after all your preparation, Mr. Green.
Oh, please don't worry about me. I'm perfectly fine. But did something happen? You were so set on sharing part of the $3 million with her.
I had every intention to, but I finally hit my limit. She called the inheritance a goodbye payout. She said Mom and Dad only left it to me because they regretted adopting me.
That is absolutely absurd! Your parents left that for you because of how much they loved you!
I know. Of course I know that. But hearing someone insult their feelings like that, I just couldn't let it go. Those were their wishes. Their heartfelt, carefully written wishes. And she just mocked them like it was nothing. So, I've changed my mind. I'm not giving Erica a single cent.
I see. Well, personally, I have to say, I'm glad to hear it.
Really? Why?
Because it would be such a waste otherwise! How often does someone suddenly receive $3 million? Your parents left it specifically for you! You should use it freely and without any guilt!
You're right. Honestly, part of me still feels strange about it. They could have used it themselves. They could have traveled, renovated the house, anything. But they just set it aside for me.
And your parents would absolutely want that. I had many conversations with them before they passed. They said that Maya, their eldest, felt more like a real daughter than anyone. They were so grateful to you, and that gratitude is why they left you the $3 million.
They really said that?
In almost those exact words, your mother especially. She said you never once made them feel like they owed you anything. She said that amazed her every day.
Mr. Green, please keep going.
They also mentioned they were never really kid people to begin with, but they couldn't turn their back on their best friend's child, so they made the decision to take you in. And then they said you were so much more wonderful than they ever imagined. They absolutely adored you.
Dad, Mom.
And then they wanted another child. Without you, Erica wouldn't even exist. They said their own lives became so much richer and more fulfilling because of you. So the $3 million is almost like their way of saying thank you.
I'm the one who should be thanking them. They gave me a home when I had nothing, when I was 7 years old and completely lost. I used to lie awake at night, scared that they'd send me back somewhere. It took years before I actually believed I was allowed to stay. And they never once made me feel unwelcome.
They knew that. They talked about that too. Your father said he noticed how you used to keep your room spotless, fold everything neatly. He said he realized after a while that you were doing it because you were afraid of making a wrong move, and that broke his heart.
I didn't know he noticed. I didn't realize any of that showed.
Of course, it's my honor, truly. Well then, let's get the full inheritance process started. We had been preparing under the assumption you'd be sharing with your sister, so let's sit down over coffee and go over everything fresh.
Of course. Thank you so much. I look forward to it.
Would you please pick up? Tell me what's going on with this $3 million. Why on earth would you be the one inheriting that kind of money? I am not letting you ignore me.
Sorry. I was exhausted from all the paperwork yesterday and just passed out.
You finally replied. Start explaining. Now, what on earth is going on?
Where do I even start?
From the beginning, all of it! I searched the whole house and the bank statement I saw before is gone! The one with $3 million in it! Did you seriously inherit all of that?
Yes. The money in that account was set aside from the very beginning, specifically for me. Shortly before they passed, they handed it over to an attorney to avoid any complications.
Are you serious? So they went behind my back and handed it to a lawyer without telling me anything? Their own daughter!
They were trying to protect me, Erica, not hide anything from you. They knew things could get complicated, so they planned ahead.
Complicated, right, because of me. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying they were careful, that's all. As you know, when I was taken in and became part of the family, I received nearly all of my biological parents' estate and their life insurance payout.
Wait, could that be the $3 million? Were your real parents rich?
They were a totally normal family. Most of it went toward my tuition and living expenses over the years, with a little left over. Mom and Dad tried to give it back to me. They said, "This is your money." But I refused. I gave it to them as a thank you for raising me. I told them to use it however they wanted, and I said if they really didn't want to keep it, go buy some lottery tickets and spend it that way.
Wait, you gave them money? You're telling me you Gave them money?
It didn't feel like giving. It felt like the least I could do. They never asked for anything. They just raised me and loved me. Handing over what was left of my parents' estate felt right.
Don't tell me they actually bought lottery tickets and actually won!
As impossible as it sounds, yes. Dad went and hit the jackpot, the grand prize, $3 million.
No way! How does that actually happen?
I was completely frozen when Mr. Green told me. I had just assumed every ticket was a loser. Apparently, Dad was so shocked he didn't know how to bring it up.
He didn't tell you, not even after he won? That makes no sense.
It makes complete sense if you knew Dad. You know how he gets when he doesn't know how to handle something emotional. He goes completely quiet and pretends everything is normal. Remember when he cried at my graduation and then immediately started talking about whether the parking was validated?
Yeah, okay. That does sound like him.
He probably bought the ticket on a whim, won, and then spent months trying to figure out what to say. And eventually decided to just let the lawyer handle it after they were gone. That is so entirely Dad.
Wait, but doesn't that seem off to you? You gave them the money, and they won the lottery with it. Doesn't that make it their money? Why should you inherit it?
Because Mom and Dad are genuinely the kindest people. Even though they could have spent it freely, they never touched a single cent. They knew they'd likely pass before me, and that when they did, I'd be truly alone in the world. With both my biological parents and my adoptive parents gone, life would be hard, so they decided to set it aside for my future.
Are you kidding me? So they just sat on it and handed every bit of it over to you? That is so unfair. I'm their actual daughter, their real biological daughter, and they gave $3 million to someone else?
I mean, it was their decision to make.
This is obviously all made up. You're just lying so you can keep it all to yourself.
I would never do that. Mom and Dad specifically stated that I should be the one to receive it. That's why they entrusted the account to Mr. Green in advance. I've personally seen the handwritten letter and their signatures.
That can't be.
It was spelled out very clearly that I'm the one inheriting it. It said, "We have put Maya through a great deal. We caused her pain because of issues with Erica, and this is partly our apology for that."
What?
It seems like they worried about our relationship a lot. And that's another reason they left so much specifically to me. They probably doubted we'd ever truly look out for each other.
They wrote that about me in the letter? They actually wrote that Erica caused problems?
They didn't write it with anger, Erica. It didn't read like an accusation. It read like sadness. Like they were sorry they couldn't fix it while they were still here.
So, what if we had actually gotten along? Could we have split the $3 million 50-50?
Honestly, I can't rule that out.
No.
I can't imagine what it's like having a sister who isn't blood. But to me, you've always been my little sister, someone I love. And even with all of this, I was going to give you a share, but you refused to listen. You threw water on me and threw me out. So, I've made up my mind. I'm not giving you anything.
You can't be serious. Come on, you said you love me. You said I'm your little sister. So act like it. Be the bigger person.
I've been the bigger person my entire life, Erica. Every birthday where you didn't invite me to your parties, bigger person. Every holiday where you made comments about how I didn't really belong, bigger person. Every time you looked at me like I was something in your way, bigger person. And yesterday, you called me a gold digger at our parents' memorial and threw water in my face. I think I've used up my bigger person quota.
I didn't know any of this. I didn't know about the letter, or the lottery, or any of it.
Well, we're strangers to each other, right? It'd be a bit odd to hand money to a total stranger. Take care of yourself, Erica. I'm going to go live my life with my $3 million. Alone.
Wait, sis! You know what? I'd actually be totally okay with receiving some money. Actually, I should get a share too, right? I mean, we did grow up together for years. Even if we're not biological sisters, we're still family. So, shouldn't we split things equally? Let's divide the $3 million right down the middle.
Wow, that's quite the flip.
Oh, don't sweat the small stuff. If you share it with me, we can go right back to being family like before. You don't want to spend the rest of your life completely alone, do you? We've had our rough patches, but let's move forward together.
You called me a stranger 10 minutes ago. You told me outsiders should go home, and now we're family again?
I was upset. People say things when they're upset. You know I didn't mean all of that.
You've been saying versions of all of that for 30 years, Erica. This wasn't just a bad day. This is who you've been. And honestly, that's okay. You don't have to love me. But don't ask me to hand you $1.5 million and call it family.
No, I'm not forcing anything.
I'm perfectly fine being alone. The $3 million that Mom and Dad entrusted to me, I'm not giving it to anyone, and I don't need you as family. So please, don't force yourself to be nice to me. Thank you for being my family all these years. Take care, Erica. Word has it that Erica did inherit a moderate estate from their parents, including the family home and the property. Even so, she reportedly kept saying, "It's still nowhere near $3 million. It's completely unfair that only Sis got that much." She showed no gratitude for what she received and blew through it on impulse purchases until almost nothing was left. In a panic, she reached out to relatives saying, "Isn't it totally wrong that someone who isn't even real family got all that money? Let's all go confront her together." The relatives reportedly shut her down cold. How could you treat a sister you were raised with that way? Have you no respect for your parents' wishes? You're the one who's out of line. And that was the end of that.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.